tried to give you everything I can, but every time it seems rejection plays its hand. Now the damage finals high, raining bullets from the sky.
It's amazing. The Michael Decon program. Is the embassy.
And welcome back. Here I am, through the grace of God and Satan and Muhammad and every other god you believe in. I pray to them all. Guten Morgen. to all of our listeners outside of America. And of course, those of you inside of America, we appreciate the fact that you're here with us on a Monday or a Tuesday. What day is it? I'm not even quite sure what day it is today. I think it might be Monday, actually, not Tuesday. I was time traveling there. I apologize for that. No, today is Monday. Oh, it is. Yes, it is Monday. That is confirmed. That is a fact. This show is not for the weak of heart by any means. Not for those with a weak heart. And I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth, and neither is my co-host, who is proudly here with me now. Mike, I apologize for the wait. I just wanted to play that song there for everyone. You know how that goes, Mike.
Oh, you're talking to me now?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, my friend. I was just, doing the general banter here before we get going.
Yes. I was digging the opening tune.
That was you.
I heard, yeah.
How could you not like that, right? Yeah, I thought I'd play that for you. Make you somewhat happy. I know you've been down, Mike. You've been down and out, but don't worry, Mike. We all have a shitty time every now and then.
So it seems.
Yeah.
How are you, Michael?
I'm good. I can't complain. Feeling good. Feeling loose. Good. Yeah, I'm ready to rock.
Loosey like a goosey.
Yeah, I thought it was Tuesday for a second.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm like, it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't even know. The fact that we're live, though, that's always great. It's a live show. It's dangerous. Anyone can call in whenever you'd like. And I suggest everyone do that, especially those who have never called in before. Now is that time. Mike, do you agree with that?
I concur.
Yeah, why not? Again, people were kind of scared to call in. I don't know why. Do I scare you, Mike? Do I scare you at all? Am I a scary guy?
Not me. I think there are people that you intimidate, though, yes.
I think I might be a little bit intimidating.
I think you are.
You know what? You might be right. But you know what? Don't be afraid to call in. Dial in at 424-666-2425. So I don't know what's so scary about me, Mike.
It's that voice when you do the advertisement for the radio show.
Oh, the FX there, yeah. That was my actual voice.
Oh, yeah, that's what I figured.
This is my pretend voice. We're pretending here.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Now you know what? I think you're intimidating
a little bit.
With you have a firm belief, so you could be intimidating to people who find that offensive, or frightening.
I guess I'm a little blunt,
and that's okay. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I remember there was some sort of video I actually watched of myself for about 2 seconds, but I looked at the comments. I was being interviewed, by the way. This was maybe 2 years ago, and in the comments below, it was another show host complaining about me, saying that I was mean and a jerk to him. And that made me think, am I really that mean? I don't think so. I think this guy's just a bit of a bitch. A bit of a crybaby.
You were like snapping at this guy?
Not at all.
What you're saying that he said you were snapping at you? Like,
yeah,
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, this was years ago, and this guy's barely. I guess he had flashbacks. Yeah, I just thought,
right.
What a pussy. But sometimes Mike, people do ask me. Some people have been asking me how, if any the guests that I bring on have any of them been difficult, or like, do I have a difficult time bringing them on, or are they difficult in general? And I always say, thanks for asking. And Mike, I thought tonight I would address that here tonight. I want to address that and make it very clear that yes, sometimes some guests out there are a little bit more difficult than others.
I concur once again.
Oh yeah.
And I say that reminding you of our famous interview with what was it, the bass player from Blondie?
Yeah, Gary.
I was gonna say Eric, but Gary. Yeah, that's it. That was
got very
a
angry.
classic interview.
And he took it down too, by the way.
Same day, like minutes later.
How did he do that?
Oh no, he must know people.
He must have friends in very high places, but he got the show removed right away when we were still live.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
And you left me talking to him.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, Mike. I sacrificed you.
No, I mean, you don't have to apologize. It was just, it's like looking back, it's hilarious. But, you know, like I just remember, because like you went silent, but I didn't know you were off the air. And I'm continuing the conversation with him until I think you text messaged me like 5 minutes later. I'm still talking to this fucking guy.
That was gold. I guess he didn't like my question. I just asked if they were passing around, they're passing around like Fleetwood Mac. I just asked if it was a Fleetwood Mac situation, and the guy lost his mind. And I told him, Gary, calm down. And he's like, you don't tell me to calm down.
Yep. And then he was bitching. He was bitching about the bird.
Bitching about the bird, and I guess he didn't like your bird very much.
He was just an animal hater.
I think so. He really wanted to kill that bird. He didn't like that bird one bit.
Like saying, I call in for an interview and I got all this shit going on in the background. Like, is this serious? What's going on? Is this a joke?
Yeah, he was.
And then of course,
not happy.
Then of course there was your Jackie the Joke Man. Well, it wasn't really an interview, but the Jackie the Joke Man interview that he wouldn't do.
Yeah, that was rather unusual. Jackie the Joke Man, for those who don't know, he was Jackie Martling, by the way, who was going to be on the program, but before we even got to him, he was accusing me of working for the Howard Stern show, which is ridiculous. What a weird guy. What a paranoid guy. I guess they messed with him in the past, probably.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I mean, even when he was working for them, they used to screw with him.
Well, of course.
I don't know how he held his own,
And Vic Grimes in there, Gary, that was an amazing show, I agree. And it's too bad it's lost now, lost in history. Makes me sad. But there's another name, there's a few names here that I have to go over with the audience here. Those who were asking if guests are difficult to get a hold of, or they're just difficult in general. And yeah, of course. One, recently I was a bit surprised by this one, Mike. One of the past guests here on this program, Linda Godfrey. She's been on before numerous times, and I was wondering, where the hell is Linda? And come to find out, Mike, she's gone.
Oh no, what happened?
She died.
I gathered that. Do you know what happened?
She is no longer... Yeah, I'm joking. She died of Parkinson's, by the way.
Oh, that's terrible.
It is. And I was wondering, where is Linda? I wanted to talk about Bigfoot and the paranormal and all the craziness that we usually talk about when I bring her on. But Mike,
when was the last time you had her on?
It must have been like 2 years ago, probably.
Did you know, did she ever mention to you that she had...
No, she never did, actually. No.
I mean, that's just something that doesn't just pop up. That takes a while to get to you, right?
Right. I think so.
Oh, what a shame. How old was she?
I don't think you just turn into, Michael J. Fox overnight.
No.
It's not like a Teen Wolf. Yeah, it's not like a Teen Wolf situation, It's a slow progression, folks.
Right. No. How old was she?
Good question. She was a bit old. She was on the older side. Yeah.
How old? Like senior citizen?
Of course. She was no spring chicken. She was about, let's see, how old was Miss Linda Godfrey? I'm not even sure how old she was.
Well, that's a shame. What a pity. I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to say at least 60 to 70. Late 60s, early 70s. That's what I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, then I apologize, folks. I really do. But she's a great person. I will miss her. And I'm sure a lot of other people will miss her. She was a great writer, researcher, and she contributed a lot to this program when she was alive. And now She is sleeping with the fishes. I didn't mean for that to be funny, but it is a little funny. Just a tiny bit. But rest in peace. She's a great
She
woman.
did get rubbed out.
Yeah, she got pinched.
Whacked.
She got whacked, folks. That's what happens when you run a business sometimes.
Oh,
There might be people out there that want to kill you, so we don't know what happened to her. But yes, there's another person here, by the way. There's one more other person, by the way, Mike, that's been very difficult to deal with. And he's a very well-known guy, by the way. Another researcher by the name of David Politis. Now, you might not know who that is, Mike, but he's another researcher, former police officer. He's written all kinds of books about Bigfoot and missing people. That's always been his sort of gimmick, doing that sort of thing.
Okay.
And, I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. I don't really know too much about him.
All right.
And, someone wanted me to bring them on. A listener wanted me to bring them on. And I thought, well, why not? He's been requested a bunch of times by multiple listeners. And I thought, well, let's reach out to him. So I emailed the guy, and within 5 minutes, he responded.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. However,
Yeah.
well, Mike, this is where it gets bad.
All right.
You ready for that?
Okay.
So, I told him, look, I want you on the show. I'll give you further details about anything you want. Just let me know. And, he responded within 5 minutes. And then, he's telling me that he gets 10 to 15 interview requests a day. And he says,
wow.
Yeah, and he says, without specific details and on your audience, the audience size, location, etc. And I just thought, okay. And he's like, I'll pass on that.
Oh.
Yeah. For someone who spent his entire...
And then he said, F you, Michael.
No, for someone who spent their entire life as a police officer, and, you would imagine that and researcher, he's familiar with reading and all this sort of jazz. And I just think it's a little shocking that his reading comprehension is so poor. Because I specifically told him, look, I'll give you the details. So I thought, well, okay, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Well, I gave him the details, and I said, well, here's the number, and gave him a little bit, and I said, all right, well, thanks for nothing. And
did you say that, actually?
I did, and of course he had to respond. He couldn't let it go. He had to respond.
Oh, boy. What happened?
So, Mike, he responds,
So?
Yes. Yes, Mike. He's an asshole.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he's a total fucking asshole. I responded
Yikes.
with the total number of listeners and all that jazz. And sure enough, again, like I said, he responded immediately. And again, he said, you don't give me a date or a time. And then he says that I was being purposely deceptive.
Ah.
I'm like, how am I being purposely deceptive when I even said in the beginning, look, if you want info, just get back to me if you're interested at all. Then he shot back with that. I thought, wow, you are an asshole. I had no idea this guy was such an asshole. And I heard his kid recently died and all this stuff. And I thought, well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Thanks.
Right. I don't give a shit now. See what happens, Mike, when you just want to do a nice thing for someone, for people out there, and this happens. No good deed goes unpunished, Mike, is what I'm trying to say here.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, what an asshole, though. I don't get it, though, Mike. I was nice to him. I was polite. I gave you the numbers like you wanted, and then you wanted to act like a dick still. I don't get it.
Maybe at his period.
He might be on his period. But now he can take a nap and never wake up again.
Sleep with the fish.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Ah,
I wish it was him and not Linda.
yikes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I just don't like being accused of nonsensical bullshit.
of course.
I just thought, you don't even know me and you're saying that I'm being deceptive. When I clearly said, look, here are the details.
Bastard.
Yeah, whatever though. It's no big deal, Mike.
Okay.
It's not like he's the only person alive who talks about missing people and Bigfoot, right?
Right, of course.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
There's a Bigfoot living right down the street from me.
That's right.
I've got to get pictures of it yet.
Yeah, Mike needs to take photographs for us. Rumor has it that Mike actually had seen a Bigfoot. But we don't have evidence of that yet. Mike, I know you are willing to do that for us here.
And no rumor about it. There was definitely something that looked like a Sasquatchal-looking creature. And I have yet to take photographs of it in its native habitat.
I like that. I like that. Well, Mike, I hopefully you captured that for all of us here. We would love to see the Bigfoot out there.
I'm going to use my incredible photography hunting capabilities to hunt down this creature, probably from another planet, and photograph it.
Nice, nice. Well, before I finish with this nonsense here, Mike, there's one last guy who is a rapper, by the way.
Oh boy.
His name is Necro. He's a Jewish guy from New York. Yeah, he's a underground rapper, Jewish guy.
Oi, oi, oi.
He's a Jew, yes. We have nothing against that though. He's a great guy. Nothing wrong with him being Jewish.
Oh, to the oi, to the oi.
I don't think he knows about any of that, by the way.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I don't think he's, into that.
More traditional Jewish rapping then.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with, the synagogue or any of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
He talks about, killing people in his music. That sort of deal.
Like Hezbollah or one of those Al Qaeda rap bands.
Mike, this guy's gonna punch you in the face if you say that to him. He's a tough guy.
Is he now?
He claims to be.
All right, so he's from the streets of the ghetto.
He's from New York, yeah.
Jewish ghetto.
Those hard Jewish neighborhoods, yeah. He's gonna get pissed if he hears this, by the way. He's gonna be really mad.
I work all day at the bank, and then I go and I hang out at the diamond shop.
I don't think he says that, but... Oh, Mike, I want you to be on when he's on now.
Oh,
that should be good. You're probably going to start fighting with him. I might need to bring you on now. Now that
come on, I'm using all the puns for Jewish jokes here.
Well, I want you to act this way when I present him and say, are you Jewish?
What?
I'm like, we heard rumors.
What did I say?
We heard rumors that you were Jewish. Is this true? That might be the first question.
True. Can you answer these questions, please? Have you now or ever been Jewish?
Yes. But yes, if anyone's curious, look up Necro, great underground rapper, very talented. We like him very much. He was here on this program many, many moons ago when this was a different kind of show by a different name. That's when he was on. It was like 2015, I would believe. That was the very last time we talked. But recently we've been going back and forth, and he's been difficult as hell, Mike. We've been going maybe 2 weeks now, going back and forth through emails. But yes, he's been very, very goddamn difficult. But I respect the guy. I like him.
I already was. He was busy at the dentist getting a grill of the Star of David on his teeth.
He might have been. I like that. I like that. He was rocking the Star David around his neck. Yes. Blinged out Star David.
A grill on his teeth.
Oh, grill. Yes. Yeah. So, well, maybe he might have a grill. I don't know.
Is that what they call it? A grill?
Yes.
Or am I all stupid?
No, that's right. No, you got it right.
Okay, good.
Yes. So we have him kind of waiting to go. I was going to say we have him in the oven ready, but that would be wrong. That would not have.
Kick your ass.
Now he's going to kick my ass now. All these jokes here, he's not gonna like that.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this show is already shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut the
We're
show
off.
down.
Good night. Thank you, folks. Have a
Yes,
good night.
but yes, confirmed Jew. We do like him though. That's all right. No one's perfect. You can be Jewish. It's all right. But yes, now he might not return, or you know, he might not be here ever.
Probably not now.
Not now. Not after that. Oh, he's gonna be angry. Hopefully, he doesn't find this episode.
He's probably got a good sense of humor.
He does. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. So, yes, Necro will be on the program. Look him up if you've never heard of one Necro. Very talented guy. We like him. I mean, I like him, Mike. I don't know if you're gonna like him, but he's a New Yorker.
Right.
So he's got.
I'm not big on the rap scene, so you know me.
Well, yeah, but I think you might end up
I mean,
liking
that
this
doesn't
guy.
mean that he might be a good person, I'm sure, but I don't know much of anything about the rap scene. I'm just not into it.
You might like this guy.
All right.
I
I'll
mean,
take your word for it.
You'll like him, but not enough to marry him. You know.
Oh, good, because I'm already taken. My heart's already captured.
Yes, Mike has a new boyfriend.
Michael Decon.
Yeah. We are fighting against the system here. We are taking advantage of the opportunities that were not presented to us like our other, like the other people out there. We just want to get a leg up on the competition, folks. We're not actually married, for sure, but just on paper we are.
We're going to get married by a witch doctor.
Mike, do you think anyone's done that yet? To, take advantage of the system? No, two straight guys actually, getting married and...
Well, remember I brought that comment up, what was it, last week when we did the show?
Yeah.
And as I said, there's a guy who, I don't know if anybody has taken advantage of it, but I mean, I gotta tell you, I would consider it. I really would, and I'm straight. But
are you sure about
that? Yeah, the idea of it really sounds enticing. I mean, you don't have to dedicate yourself to another person in that mentality. But at the same time, you're gaining all the perks and bonuses that you get when you're married, including tax write-off, for being married. And there's a world of opportunities being married and yet not having to stay committed.
I feel like that's going to be on the news one day. Two straight men getting married.
Why not? I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
To take advantage of the system. I feel like that's coming, Mike. Someone's going to do it.
Very possible.
I think so, man. I think that's going to happen. And of course, all of you are invited to call in whenever you'd like. The number is 424-666-2425. Do you like that, by the way, that 666 there, Mike?
I do. 666.
Yeah, that's right.
666. Yeah.
424.
Or you can do 6 to the power of 3.
424 6 to the power of 3 2425. Definitely call in. We would love you here on the program if you had the balls to call in or the ovaries to call in. Definitely do so. We would love to hear from you out there. Don't be shy. Don't be a little bitch. Call in. Don't be scared. It's all right. Yeah.
That was brilliant. That was great.
It was fun. But yes, Mike, I'd love to hear from people out there chiming in, hanging out with us here on a Monday. Oh, that's so depressing, by the way. It's Monday. It's the worst. I hate Monday.
Yeah, it just makes you think of that poster with the cat hanging onto a branch saying, "Hang in there. It's just Monday."
That's terrible.
Yeah, I ran out of jokes.
That's it, Mike. You fell flat.
That's it. I'm done. Good night.
You're
Thank
tapping
you.
out.
I'll be here all week.
Mike is tapping out officially, and Mike, I'm not sure if you can see the chat room right now. I think you might, though. Can you see that image there?
No. All I see is the image of the show.
No, that's the one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks like you stole that from what the hell is it?
I stole it from somewhere.
Hang on, let me think. What was the name of that movie where everybody kills each other? All the kids kill each other. Oh crap! I can't remember what it's called.
I can't either, but we do have a call here. Let's take this phone call.
Something Royale.
Something Royale. Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. There you go.
That's really the name?
Yeah, it's got this chick who looks just like the chick that's on your ad here. It's all I think they're Japanese, and it's basically a bunch of young kids who get together and they all have to kill each other until there's one survivor, and that's the game.
Oy vey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look into that, Mike, and we'll take this call here. Caller, go ahead. You are live. What's up?
Hey, so Mike has a girlfriend.
Whoa. Where are you calling from? Under the sea?
Are you in a box?
No, I'm trying not to. Just on my phone.
You sound like you're underwater, but we can hear you better now.
Yeah.
Okay, good to go. I tried to turn it up a bit.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, thanks for that. And now you sound a little bit better. So how are you, caller? What's going on? What's on your mind? What's bothering you on a Monday?
I was just wondering, you were mentioning the fact that Mike has a girlfriend.
No, Mike has a boyfriend.
No, I'm completely single. I don't have a girlfriend now.
Oh, what's so weird about that is I had to go out with my sister and get some stuff for the family and talk about family stuff.
Oh, no.
And she was telling me that I should start online dating.
Ooh.
I know. It's the most dangerous thing you can do.
That's why I won't do it.
So your sister suggested this to you?
I know.
Why? Does she feel bad for you?
I think she's trying to throw me into hell.
Well, do you think that she's trying to help you in a certain way? Do you feel that she thinks, this guy, he's a certain age, he's not with anyone, he might be a fag?
No, I'm middle-aged, and I got rid of the last girlfriend because she was so obnoxious. It was toxic. It was horrible.
Oh, well, that's understandable.
So I think she's thinking that I've been single long enough, and I'm living in a bachelor house lifestyle.
Oh, I see. So the sister's got a problem with your bachelor lifestyle then.
Yeah, I'm not suffering enough.
Yeah, she wants to see you miserable, huh?
Well, I think I'm doing fine. I think it's like order beer and delivery and do whatever I want.
Yeah, she needs to cool down and just relax, She needs to let you live your life.
Well, yeah, that's going to happen anyway.
Of course. Well, I'm glad, you have not fallen victim to all these really strange dating apps out there. I mean, that's not really the way to go. Lots of people out there want to go that route, but you slowly figure out that a lot of these women that are on these apps, including the men, are a little fucked in the head.
Well, hopefully, because I'm actually a fairly nice person. I like being nice to the people around me.
Well, you sound like a nice guy.
That's kind of how you're supposed to be.
Yeah, you sound like a very nice man, a very cordial man. I don't see what the big deal is. If you want to rock it solo, you should.
I was the one on Twitter that brought up the T-shirt idea that I should maybe design you up a T-shirt.
Well, yes, if you have a clever design, I'm more than open for that. Yes, definitely submit that in.
Okay, and that's fine. But also, is it possible that I could go ahead and redo your logo?
Whatever you want to do.
I don't have your logo design.
Well, I mean, I could send that to you if you need it. But yes, all of it works. If you have a clever design, we would love that. Yeah.
No, it hit me earlier today with the idea that it's possible to do the flying monkeys.
The flying monkey, yeah. We're all sort of monkeys anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, I have an idea on this, and so it may actually work for that to work okay.
Nice.
But otherwise, I don't know. People are actually losing their shit these days, and it's so strange. I guess the psyop of whatever it is and the conspiracy theory of this, that, or the other is just kind of working,
Oh, it is.
because it looks like people are just lost.
People are lost, and right now what you're seeing is pretty frightening, with the way the world is turning right now, what's going on, and especially out in China. You know, we're screwing around again. Well, they're screwing around again with the people. The CCP are screwing with its citizens yet again. You know, not everyone in China, you know, loves the CCP. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are completely against the Chinese government and what's going on with the lockdowns on Cooties 19.
Oh, did you see the videos this morning on Godlike Productions where they were shooting the people
I
in
didn't see
Wuhan?
I didn't see those specific videos, but I did see plenty of videos on the Twitter there, on the Twatter there, of lots
Yeah,
of
no,
yeah.
they took those videos off because there was a couple of videos on Godlike Productions where they were showing in one spot in Wuhan where they actually went after shooting them.
You hearing that, Mike?
I sure am. Yeah,
It's getting
crazy
pretty
shit, man.
crazy. I mean, lots of footage out there of what's going on with these lockdowns. They're pretty severe, pretty crazy. They're being welded into buildings right now, Mike.
I've heard.
And you know, if you don't have food, that's it. Good riddance.
Yeah, I heard that the Chinese have been protesting about this, and they're, from what I understand, that they're wondering where their support from America is coming from, or if there is any support from America for their protests, which blows my mind. This is a communist country. Why would we have anything to do with them at all? But, you know, the way things are going right now, it's not a surprise to hear something like that.
Not
The
at
world
all.
is losing its mind.
Not at all. We're too busy helping Ukraine, so no time to help anyone else.
Right. Right.
Yeah, because Ukraine is so special, Mike. You know, we have to keep giving them money, no matter what the cost, Mike. We have to keep feeding them.
Well, you know why?
Yep.
Well, because that's where Mike's girlfriend's going to come from, is Ukraine.
I think Mike wants a girlfriend from the Ukraine, actually.
In a crate.
There we
Shipped
go.
in a crate.
Now we could actually run a poll on this, and then go ahead and maybe like on social media, like have different gals from Ukraine that we could go ahead and get for Mike. That would love to go ahead. They love birds, obviously.
They love birds
and
out
they're
there.
able to go ahead and go to Pennsylvania.
That's right. I mean, that green card is more than acceptable. I think there's plenty of Ukrainian women for Mike. If we can all sort of, you know, pull our resources together, we could probably order a woman from the Ukraine to live with Mike. I mean, it's a win-win situation.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I even I probably shouldn't say this, but you know, I have a not he's not my friend. He's actually my dad's friend. You know, my dad, good man, love him to death. He has a friend actually who ordered you know, he got the whole mail order bride thing, and they've been living happily ever after since, by the way. So I mean, you I guess you can find a true love out there, I guess.
Yeah, it's one thing. You know, people have told me, like, why don't you go on dating sites? And I can't. I'm old. I'm angry and jaded, and I don't want to have to deal with some, like, oh, what's your favorite color? Oh, do you like? I don't want the courting. I'm too old. I'm done. Nobody's gonna want me.
I can't imagine you going on any dating site, by the way. That is crazy.
Absolutely.
It would be a waste of time, Mike. You don't need to go through any dating site, Mike. You just need to go out a little bit and, you know, mingle with the locals out there, Mike.
We'll see.
We need to get you laid.
That'd be nice.
We got to get Mike laid. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but Mike is out there in Pennsylvania. You know, he's single and he's looking to mingle. I mean, you can email him at mikehideous.com. His email's there. Look him up. He's a great looking guy, long hair, Italian. You'd like him. Yeah, Mike's a very handsome man, and he is looking. Women out there, go ahead, send him an email, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Mike, I hope you don't mind.
Oh golly.
It's too late now. I already put it out there. It's too late now, Mike.
Too late. You were silent.
Yes, actually, can we track down where Mike lives so they know where to go and stay at the motel?
Well, we can't do that though. We don't want the gang stalkers out there to harass Mike. We don't need that right now. Yes, we don't want that information getting out there right now.
We can start a
Just the motel at the next county.
GoFundMe page instead of the word fund. We can use another F word.
There you go. That works too. Yes. I'm telling you, Mike. I'm sure we could get you laid here.
All right. We'll see.
I think we could get Mike laid, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Why not? I mean, we all deserve a shot of love, and Mike, he's a great guy, a handsome guy, very thoughtful man. He's ready to lay you down on his bed, and and Mike is a new homeowner. Congratulations, Mike is a new homeowner. Wow. For those who didn't know, now he owns a lovely house out there in the woods. I mean, what woman wouldn't want Mike? I mean, that's crazy.
Today was the day of the closing of my house. So yes, I am a brand new homeowner today.
That's right.
No, really?
Yep, today was the day. In fact, before I came upstairs to do the radio show with Michael, I was eating, but prior to that, I had just gotten home from the lawyer, from the lawyer's office, having signed the paper. So the closing is done, and I am officially the owner of my home.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, very cool. So what's your payoff period?
Well, I'm not going to get into that over the airwaves.
Well,
That's
no,
kind
I'm
of
just
a
saying.
personal thing.
No, I'm not like exactly. I'm not worried about that. So this is actually through not a real estate company or a bank.
No, I'm dealing directly. I'm buying the house off my brother, so it's a brotherly
Excellent.
thing.
That is so much better that you can do that.
Oh yeah.
And then do title company and don't do the bank.
Yep. And
Best
believe
thing in
me,
the world.
I'm getting
Just
it.
saying.
As I get it through my brother, I'm not having to pay any taxes for a transfer. But this is boring. I don't want to talk about this, guys. We can talk about other things.
Yeah, we don't have
You
to
don't
talk about
my
yes.
home life.
Yeah, that went a little too far there.
No, this is just actually Mike being okay because a lot of people, because of how things are, and Mike being such a nice person, a lot of people actually worry about him. So anyway, it's fine.
That's very kind.
If you're able to actually go ahead and do these moves, then just do them. Because you have the time right now in your life to go ahead and do them. And so that's okay.
Right.
Yeah, of course. And it's actually the best thing in the world that you're actually doing this stuff.
Things got a little too wholesome here for me.
We're getting Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah, we're getting a little too happy-go-lucky here. I kind of want more chaos here.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we're on like a Sunday talk show.
The dating thing was better.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got to get back to the very greasy stuff. That's what we need to cover here, Mike. This is a little too happy-go-lucky, Little House on the Prairie talk for me,
I think everybody here is happy that Mike is okay.
Well, that's true. There's no denying that. But yes, Mike is newly single sort of house owner. Everything is very established now. Women, you know what to do. Women, you know what to do. Oh boy. By the way, Vic Grimes says Black Italian.
Well, I'm still wondering if
ahead.
we're going to do the wife thing. What color hair?
Black.
Oh well, that's a given. Mike is into that sort of deal. Nothing wrong with that. We like that.
No, we have to go Romanian girlfriend.
Well, they can be any nationality they want, but they have to look like Morticia. That's my type of girl. Black hair, black clothes, pure white skin, alternative music, that sort of thing. Goth girls.
Yes, he's looking for the alabaster sort of skin there.
I believe that actually possible. But you
What
know
did he say? What? I didn't hear
This
you.
is
What?
actually
we didn't
kind
hear
of
you.
a cool thing because in both of you guys talking about how you do your life, Mike is actually really honest about how he's up to things.
Huh.
And it's unusual to see people online or anywhere else these days because of how everybody's suffering, for anybody to actually have an uptick in their life and be okay.
Oh,
And this
far
is
from okay.
No, honestly, it's hard.
Mike is a vampire. Yes, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, actually, Mike was a vampire at one time.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. He's just a regular guy living in Pennsylvania, and he actually pulled off something pretty good, and he's going to be okay.
Just
And
a
it's
regular
better than
guy.
most
Boy,
people
do
that
you
we
not
see
know
right
me.
now.
You definitely don't know Mike very well, by the way.
It doesn't matter.
But we catch we catch the drift that you're saying here. We appreciate that. Those are very nice words. Yes, we like that.
Well, you should be nice to people that are around you.
Well, thank you, Father. Thanks, Dad. Thank you. You're so
You're
sweet.
a bad man.
Well, thank you for that call, my friend. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, thank you. And also, can you get on to another subject?
Well, yes, as soon as we leave this one.
Yeah, let's talk more
excellent.
about Mike and his home.
Mike and my hole. By the way, we have another missed call here, Mike. Someone tried calling in.
Oh boy, call him back.
Yeah, we have to call them back now. Isn't that funny? We call them back.
We're the only show that
we're gonna
calls
call you back. We're gonna harass you. We're gonna
Hey,
call
did
your
you
house.
call us? No. Well, we're gonna talk to you anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna call you. Wrong number, doesn't matter. Hello. Did you call here? What's your problem? Hello, did you call this number? Why? They hung up on me.
Oh.
They probably did have the wrong number.
Oh wow.
Can you imagine? You just hear my voice. Why are you calling?
Why are you calling? What do
What's
you
your
want?
problem? Oh, they're calling back.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it is not the ADL. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Hello, did you call this?
Is this the ADL?
They hung up.
Oh, he's
Hello.
listening to the old show,
Hello, who's this?
The Echo.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
I am here to put in an application for the Goth Bride.
Nice.
Their video.
There we go. See, Mike, I told you we would find a nice woman for you, and we found one. We found a nice gothic woman who has very white, pale skin, just the way you like it, Mike.
Oh, stop. Come on now.
Well, I'm so glad you
How
called.
big of a feller are you, Mr. Hideous?
Whoa, shit.
How big of a what?
How big of a feller are you?
Whoa.
Oh, well, I'm a pretty big feller. Let me tell you there, sweetheart.
Are you strapping?
We don't call him the Black Talon for nothing.
Oh my.
Yes.
Now you got a house. This is going to get dirty.
Yeah, he has a house
Oh,
now, so you could
Lord.
definitely take advantage of him. He will support you. You have a roof over your head now.
When
So
we get divorced, you get half. I mean,
yeah.
I'm on my way to buy that blue-black hair dye right now.
Oh shit,
Oh.
Mike. There you go.
black number
I-
one. Black
It,
number
it
one.
didn't sound like redhead. Didn't sound like redhead made the list.
Well, my mother was a redhead, so I've got this thing against
Oh,
redheads.
That's right. That's right. You definitely
That's
don't.
all right. I love going. I
You know-
love going black.
You definitely.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Well, you definitely don't want to marry a woman who's like your mom, like that looks like your mom. Most men don't. Most men don't. But some men actually do marry a woman who does resemble the mom. It's a very weird thing, but I could never do that myself if I married, or if I was going out with a girl who looked anything remotely close to my mom. I would be freaked the fuck out. I'd be like, this is disgusting. This is incest now.
I think
it's a
some
good
of it
thing
has
we
to do
can-
with the personalities and traits of the person as well. So it's not so much the appearance of a mother. I mean, when I say the red hair thing, I mean, I'm kidding around, but at the same time, there's a certain portion of an element of truth to that.
Yeah, but you're not
really
kidding
what it
around.
comes down- Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is that those who are attracted to people, women, let me be more specific. For guys who are attracted to women that remind them of their mothers, it's usually a trait thing, a
Yes,
characteristic thing.
Yes, it's a motherly thing that some men do like, but then again, it's like, do I really want to be married to my own mom?
Right.
Again, that's a little weird. It's a little weird to me. Some men like that,
Well,
though.
I
Some men like
don't
that
have
shit.
a problem dying. I really don't. Let's die together.
Mike, look at that.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Mike, we have found a woman for you, Mike, that quickly.
Wow.
See what I mean, Mike?
Wow.
You guys just need to exchange emails now, and everything's all good.
Wow.
You could reach out to
Well,
Mike.
you know, I think that Mr. Hideous is well familiar with me and my ways.
Mike, is that true?
Who am I talking to? Who are you again?
This is getting
How do I
dark
know
now.
you?
I'm a ghost from your past, Mike.
Are you? What's your name? Who are you?
Hi, boys. It's Nish.
Yes, I had a feeling that was you after hearing your laughter.
Mitch?
Nish, you're not used to me on this speaker system, whatever.
She interviewed you, by the way, Mike.
Oh, Mish. Oh, okay. Dish. That's what it is. Right?
Yes, Dish.
Yes, exactly. I remember. How are
Did
you,
I get you
sweetheart? It's
hard
good
for
to
a
hear your
minute?
voice. I haven't talked to you in forever.
I know I missed you. I was hoping to get you hard for a second, at least, till I said my name.
Well, he was excited. He was seriously considering this your deal there.
Boys and girls,
Well, it
you're
is
so
true. I am a
bad.
goth. It is true. I do love my long, flowing black clothing, and it's been a minute since I dyed my hair black. But you know, Mike, I do think you're one of them handsome men in the world.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, now you got him blushing.
Oh, shucks.
So
No
I
way.
tuned in late. I don't even know what's happening. Congratulations on getting a house, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's a big deal. So you're going to be in the woods.
Oh, I've been in the woods for the last 8 years.
Really? I thought for some reason you were in a neighborhood.
No. I've been living here since when the hell was it? 2014, September 2014. When my father died. You know, it's odd. I was talking to you. I was doing the interview with you last September when my
Yes.
father, when I got that call about my dad having gone into the hospital, and he's passed on since then. I don't know if you know that, but
Yeah,
that
we
was,
actually
it's weird
did
that
talk.
did we? Okay, you have to forgive me. I kind of get a little mixed up at all that time. Everything was kind of chaotic, but yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah.
after he passed on, the deal was, and my brother and I were going to make the decision on whether or not I wanted to live here or move away. And quite frankly, I'm too old to keep moving around, and I love where I live. I really do. Even though I think a lot of the people in Pennsylvania are stupid for voting for John Fetterman,
Oh my
I
God.
do love this state very much. It's beautiful. There is not a place that I can drive in this state. Well, with the exception of like the cities, there's not a section I can drive in Pennsylvania or I actually don't look around in awe and say, oh my God, I just absolutely love living here. The mountains and the green, the trees and the animals. It's just so, it's like living in Great Adventure Jungle Habitat or something like that. I don't know.
That's pretty
Jesus, now
funny.
you're getting me excited.
All
Yeah, now she might
I
go
love
out
the
there.
let's try it out, baby.
Yeah, it seems like she wants to try out her chances out there in the wilderness with you there, Mike.
Well, it's
Why
not
not?
for
I need a
everybody. I could tell you
dipstick.
that.
I've got the oil.
You know, like everything is at least 30 minutes away, and that's close. But you know, we don't have any stop signs or street lights, so you get places quicker.
Neither does she,
No
Mike.
traffic. Where do you live?
I am out here in the gateway. I'm at the Gorge in Washington, so I'm directly across the United States.
Oh no,
from you, miles and miles away. Sadly.
she's too far now. She's too far, Mike.
Well, when I do come
I'm
to
called-
Washington State, I will have to make it a point to visit you because I am coming out there. I was going to come out in May of next year, but with the inflation and everything, I can't do my trip. My trip was going to be go to the southern part of California, meet with Michael. We were going to do a show together, and then I was going to drive up the coast, and then my final destination was going to be in Washington State. Long story short, that's been postponed. And when I do go, I will make it a point to let you know when I'm going to be out there, and we'll meet up.
Oh, I'd love that. I'm
Are you-
known for being
are you near
long-range,
Seattle?
free-range. I am not. I'm actually closer to Portland.
Oh, okay. Well, one way or another.
Sadly.
I mean, Washington's not too big. I'm sure I can meet with you.
Don't hold that against me.
Okay.
Oh, sounds like a match made in heaven.
A
Sounds good to
match
me.
made. Well, what else? I like to consider myself free-range pussy, so it's
Whoa.
not easy being cheesy.
Damn.
Well, Mike, you will have a lovely time, it seems.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what? I do have to send it. I've got to send a shout out since I'm on the show live right now to Vic Grimes out there, baby. You know I love you.
Well, they all love you
my
back,
heart
I'm
is
sure.
broken already.
Well, Vic Grimes is a girl, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless
Now I'm
she
even more
She is.
heartbroken. She left me for a woman.
Unless she
already. How long were we
transitioned.
dating? 3 minutes?
I know I'm already free ranging all over you, Daddy.
Well, I am glad.
Oh my goodness.
I am very glad this turned out this way. I'm glad you called in. You made Mike happy.
It's so nice to hear your voice,
Well,
Dish.
I've missed you, both Michaels, Mike Decon and, of course, Mr. Hideous. Yes, I have missed you both. It's been very busy on my end, and I check in as much as I can when I see a
Nice.
Decon program going live, especially when we've got both mics on board. This is a good time.
It's a fun time.
Yes,
Very
absolutely.
nice. Very nice.
So I wanted to have a little touch base here with this whole Fetterman situation. What in the actual hell? What in the hell?
Well, that's
What
how
I
you know.
said.
Yeah, that's how you know this whole thing is. It's a bit of a work. It's not a legitimate sort of voting system at all. With John Fetterman winning, it makes you think the validity is not where it should be. But then again, it is Dr. Oz who he was running against. That's another sort of it's another situation there. But John Fetterman, how he won is a mystery.
Unbelievable. I almost
Is it
fell
really
off
a
the
mystery?
floor.
Not really a mystery, but you know what I mean. I
I
think
nearly
you know.
fell off the floor when I read it in the morning. I was
Mike
like,
nearly had a heart
what,
attack.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, this can't be right. What year is this from? This can't be right.
Can you even understand him? This man is. This is so cartoonish. Everything has turned into. If you thought it was cartoon world before, we're at a new level. We've sunk. We're continuing to sink.
Now I've got a question for you guys. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But are they still at the point of not knowing who the winner is in Arizona? How long does it take to count the votes? Did they find somebody did they pick a winner?
What in the hell? Like, in our lifetimes, have you ever seen anything like it? Just continues to get worse, and especially after that last election, if you will, if you can qualify it as an election, you would think that they would bring in or would be concerned with trying to tighten the process. So mail-in ballots. We're using Dominion machines still, and then the whole mail-in thing, and nothing changed, and it only became more ridiculous since the Trump-Biden extravaganza. And that's what lets you know or cues you in that the fix is in, and the House, whatever that is going to win. And clearly this is the narrative they want to bring forward.
Right. right? And the whole mail-in ballot thing is their key to cheating. The worst thing they
Yes.
could have done. Absolute worst thing to
Yeah.
look. They want to fix the process. They need to fix it so that election day is one fucking day out of the year. Make it a national holiday so that people are off, that they can get to the polls and vote no matter what. It's been done for 200 years. Continue doing it. Stop changing the process because that's where the corruption is coming from.
I'm with you. I'm feeling it. I like this. I like this little bit of gumption you've got going, Mike.
Ugh, it's so aggravating. It really is. The stupidity. Like, who votes
Yeah.
for a man that can't speak? I.e., Biden.
For
Well,
real.
they voted for Biden, evidently. Somehow, some
Wait,
way.
most
It's
popular
stupidity.
president in American history. Most voted for president in American history. And the man can't put a sentence together. Not to mention how corrupt. Remember this? Everything Trump terrible, Trump everything, Russian collusion, like everything they projected at Trump, Biden and his family do and actually have been doing, and the receipts are there to prove it.
Yeah.
Well, the big guy needs 10% of everything, you know. That's the
And
problem.
aside of, I guess, what are they calling it now? How are they calling it? MAP. His son is a MAP, a minor attracted person. That's a thing now. They're normalizing that.
Yes, they are. It's a sick, sad world, but lots of people are into that. They are down with pedophilia.
And
Right.
look at,
Well,
look
they're
at
not.
the
You
dumbass.
can't say that.
Look
You'll
at the
hurt their
dumbass they got
feelings.
speaking for the White House.
Yes, they're.
I mean,
Oh.
what's her name? The French girl. I mean, just absolute stupidity. She can't put a sentence together either. She's as bad as Communist Harris.
That's bad pussy right there.
You're talking about Corinne Jean-Pierre.
Exactly, Pierre. Yeah.
Yes, you are referring to the White House press secretary, by the way.
She's a moron, and she can't even lie good. My God, like just blatant lies, and the press just sits there and eats it. I mean, oh God, what is wrong with these people?
They
Just
can't
a
smell.
pass.
That's why they're eating it.
Oh, what has happened? Did you ever think? I mean, in all your life, did you
She
ever think?
hates America. It's clear that she hates America, and yet she wasn't born here. She's obviously been naturalized, but she clearly hates America and the American way, and that is something that is absurd, and it's the new normal. I don't care where you're from or what you look like, all that. Americans are Americans, and that's like part of the deal here. And the melting pot thing is an American thing. So you come here and you hate that and you want to ruin that. Why are you here? That's my thing. It doesn't have to do anything with everything is racist. Like, we've always been multicultural here, and it worked for a very long time. What in the hell is going on now?
Well, according to the media, everyone is a racist, by the way. Even Mike's a racist, by the way. That's what I've heard.
I heard my ass is a racist.
Yeah, yours and mine.
Yes, you racist lovebirds.
Racist ass.
You racist asses. But, let me ask you something really quickly since we have you here on the phone. What do you make of the gays and lesbians out there who say Jesus was non-binary and so was God, basically?
Don't get me started on all this bullshit. There's so much crazy going on, and it's obvious. Well, what about the new women? With the beards and cocks, like what's his name said? I mean, what is going
what's his name?
on in this?
What do you mean, Mike?
Comedian. Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
Whatever his name.
He's hilarious. I love him.
Oh my God, that special is unbelievable.
Wasn't that good? The new women, the ones with beards and cocks, That I thought that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant, and I have no problem
I fell
with
off my chair when
any
he said
of the
that.
LGBTQ community. I don't. It's not that community pushing this narrative. It's this weaponized system. The actual core, hardcore community, the older community, all the people I know in that community are not having any of this. And at what point was it good to have your children around any sexualized content? This needs to stop. This is ridiculous. The whole gay pride thing is like a fest of sexual extravaganza, and that's fine if it's in a nightclub or in a place that's adults only. But children need to be kept out of this. Children should be kept away from sexualized content. I don't care what you're pushing for, what your team is. We don't need to involve kids in anything sexual. It's grotesque, and it's clearly grooming, and it's going to not end well.
No, not at all. Right. But yeah, some people, some folks, I should say, they say that Jesus is non-binary, and we've heard a few of these LGBTQ folks in that community make such claims. I don't know whether that is true or not. However, I do know that religion.
Because he's got a beard and a cock. He's a woman.
Well, you never know. He might not have a cock. You never know. You never seen it.
He's a modern woman, Michael.
Well, here. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. And let me just say, however, I do know that religion is used for political gain and many other things, of course. And by the way, when I say these sort of things, people, I'm not trying to degrade or disrespect any of you out there. But yes, they say that Jesus had feminine traits. That's exactly what they say. That he was feminine.
Where is this information coming from, though? Where in the hell is this information coming from? How does anyone have access to this?
First and foremost, to make a comment like that, if you believe in a God, okay, first and foremost, I don't think if you believe in a God, I don't think a God has a sex. So the non-binary thing, I actually agree with that, but just to make a thing out of it, it's like, who the fuck cares?
I know. Thank you. It's the bottom. That's the bottom of this, Mike, is really honestly, who cares?
Well, it's definitely a bottom who is raising that argument. So you're right about that. Yes. Topping from the bottom.
Yes.
But it's the thing here is that all of this is just adding to the common vitriol going around, and it's just more distraction. And that's what I'm saying, that this isn't actually part of the real community out there that is legit and is being, I think ultimately all this stuff is going to backfire, and it's not going to be a great thing when that happens. You shouldn't have to bend your knee to anyone else's personal whims of what they think they are. We never did. I can be whatever I want, and I don't have to. And the moment I expect you to bend down to me wanting to be a fluffy part, right? Unless you're bending down wanting to sniff it and get in my arse, then that's a different story. But you dirty motherfuckers. Anyway, this is the problem when we're starting to control the freedom of ideas, thought, speech, etc. This ability of people to think they're hurt by anything and then want to call free speech, and then free speech is only what they consider free speech, is ridiculous. Right. And I don't care who you are and what you're identifying as. You can identify as a straight white man in the South and be just fine saying that. But if you're pushing me to want to bow down to whatever your ideals are, I'm not. I'm going to address you as I see. If I see a man, I'm going to say sir. If I see what looks like a female, I'm going to say man, or whatever. This is the problem, is that we've lost control of the narrative as far as people's individuality functioning in a collective. It shouldn't have to be everyone is a special identifier, that these political... I've got a poodle parade going here, guys.
What is going on? There's a fight back there.
I have wolves and I have poodles. This shows you my range.
Oh, there's a problem there, yes. They want to kill the small dogs, I'm sure.
I've got wolves and poodles. I mean, really. And my poodles are very Elvira's movie, right? They're very punk rock.
Very cool.
That was a left turn. I just gaslighted myself. I gaslighted myself.
That's okay. We appreciate that here. That we
Michael,
like that.
Michael, are you trying to pass me on? Is there another call?
No, I thought I had another call, but no, we're not trying to get rid of you at all here. We're enjoying this conversation.
Where's the hook? Get this bitch off.
No. It's just I heard I heard another weird noise out here. It was scaring the hell out of me.
I think it was that flatulence I was talking about earlier. It's a tulpa now out there.
Right.
People are worshiping my flatulence now. Did you know that?
That is kind of weird. I didn't know that was going on.
I know, I'm telling you, boys, it's a fetish world. It's a fetish market now. You can do about anything. Toe jam, you can sell that.
You could do
It's
anything
out
now.
there.
You could sell your own bath water. Yeah, it's true.
If only
Well,
I could sell my smelly socks, I would be.
You probably
rich.
can. That's the crazy part here. Nowadays on the
Mike,
internet.
you can.
Yeah, you can. That's the thing.
That's why I won't do it.
I would buy a pair if you do that, but then you make sure you wipe them on your chode first.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Mike will definitely do that. He will
Definitely
give you a
consider it done.
DNA
In
sample,
fact,
no
I'm
doubt.
doing it right now.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking. This is almost like an engagement ring.
It is.
It may suffice. It may suffice.
Yeah, we are connecting the knot here. We are making this official. Verbally.
All right. I just wanted to come in and bring a little laughter and
Thank you.
fart a little bit.
We appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for the call. We'll definitely talk to you again very soon. We appreciate your call, and I'm sure Mike appreciates your call too.
Thank you, Nish the Dish.
Right. You boys know I love you. Have a good night.
Take care.
Thanks,
Thanks
dear.
for that.
Love
Bye.
you too. Take care.
And there she goes.
Oh, what a nice surprise.
Yeah, that was fun. I haven't talked to her in a while.
She's good people, man.
She hasn't called in a long time. How dare she? But I'm glad she did. I'm glad she called in tonight. We appreciate that. But yes, Mike, see what happens? When we put that message out there, see, the universe answered.
That was funny.
We're going to get you laid, Mike.
Tolkien Study says, I met Mike Hideous in New Jersey record CD store.
Oh,
and
really?
He actually liked Frank Sinatra. In fact, I still like Frank Sinatra. What year was that?
What's hard to believe?
For what? Did I like Sinatra?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's hard to believe for him? That you would actually like Frank Sinatra. Not a bad singer, in my opinion. But once again, if anybody wants to call in, please do so. That number is 424-666-2425. Don't be afraid. We're here all night.
All night.
Well, not
It's like
really
a
all night.
telethon.
I know. We're not going to be here all night. But by the way, I do want to tell people out there that I will be back here tomorrow. I think I might be doing 2 shows tomorrow, Mike.
Really? Oh, okay.
There might be 2 shows.
Well, I know you and I are going on at 7, right?
We're going on 4 p.m.
Right. So 7 p.m. my time.
7
4
p.m.
Pacific time.
Yes, I'll be on with you and Dean Ryan. He'll be here. He was on the last time with the freight train, or the train wreck as you call him. But Dean Ryan's a great guy. We love him here. We appreciate him very much. He'll be here on the program tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when Dean Ryan will be here. But if you check in early, I'll be live talking about the moon landing with a few good friends of mine here, with the Canadian Power, the Canadian Maple Leaf Power.
Cool.
Yes, I'm of course talking about Marcus Allen and Scott Henderson. Yes, Mike, you can come for that one, but it might be a little too early for you. You might be busy at that time.
Yeah, I actually, who knows? It might actually change. I'm not sure. I think some of my plans got rearranged for tomorrow, so I'll have to check and see what time your other show's going on, and I'll check it out if I can.
If you want to
as long
come
as
on
I'm
in.
not on the road.
If you want to jump on in, you're more than welcome to do so. We're just going to be talking about the moon landing, how it's a hoax, basically. They don't believe in any of that, Mike.
Huh.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, you're going to be like, what?
Wow.
Well, that's
Well, Fetzer's another one who believes that, or doesn't believe that the moon landing took place.
Right. So this is fun, Mike. It's always fun to have you here. You're always very skeptical about it all. It's hilarious. You're like, what did he say? And they're like, you know.
You did that well. What did he say?
What did he say? It's funny, though. We appreciate that. We like, that's one of the reasons why you're here, Mike. Because you are, you're quite skeptical. You don't really believe a lot of the same things I do. But slowly you are being red-pilled here.
Yeah.
You kind of are.
Sort of like a suppository.
Yeah. Right up your rectum, like your mom used to do to you with her red hair.
Yeah.
Picking long red strands of hair out of your ass.
Oh, why'd you have to go there?
I mean, that happens with every woman that you're with. You sleep with them, they sleep in your bed, you sleep in their bed, and then all of a sudden you go to the bathroom and then you have these long strands of hair in your ass. That's a relationship in a nutshell. Pretty much. And Mike, we're joined by another caller. Caller, go ahead. You
ruined
are
my childhood.
Whoa, it sounds like you're on the road. Caller, go ahead. You're live. Caller. Hello. Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Michael, Deacon.
That's me, the legend himself. Hi.
Oh, me? I'm terrible. My dog's in the background. She's terrible, too.
The dog is terrible? Why?
Mr. Setup.
Sounds like a nice dog.
Mr. Michael.
Yes, sir. Hi.
So,
yes.
I've got a question for you.
Go ahead, shoot.
Do you know
Do I know?
that Castro and the government of the United States used to lace the cocaine that was brought into the country with a product that's still used today in the veterinarian industry that promotes the growth
Oh, shit.
of not only bacteria, but actual live little bugs inside of their bodies, inside of the drugs.
Are you saying this is like
being done today?
This is some sort of pesticide? Is that what you're saying?
Not a pesticide.
Not a pesticide, like a different kind of chemical they're lacing the drugs with. Is that what you're saying?
It would be something that would be used in animals to destroy parasites.
Oh, okay.
But in humans,
I see.
It actually promotes the growth of the parasite.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yes, it's a proven fact.
Yikes.
And it's still being done today because I'm a human test subject.
You're a human test subject. Why is that? What are you eating out there?
I'm eating whatever they'll give me, but, I think it's in the meat, too. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, tainted meat. Yes.
Yeah, tainted meat everywhere.
I agree with you on that one. Lots of products out there are not good for you whatsoever. So, yeah, I could understand that.
I can't believe I'm one of your first-time callers, by the way.
Oh, first-time caller, long-time listener.
Long-time listener.
Oh, damn, I love that. Thank you. I feel honored, by the way. Thank you so much for calling in. I know.
Mike and Mike, my two favorite guys in the world.
Oh, we love that. We love that. I'm glad you called in. Not everyone has the balls to call in, so we appreciate that very much on the program. It's a little scary to call in. It's a little scary. It's a little nerve-wracking, but you did it. You had the balls to call in, and we appreciate that truly.
Right on. What's the December To Dismember? I've missed about half the show. I've been working most of the evening.
Well, December To Dismember is basically what we do here every night. We talk amongst ourselves and we shit on everything that we dislike. It's basically what we do every night.
Right.
Okay, good.
Nothing different. It just has a cool little name to it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's California these days? Is it ready to fall off the map?
California is ready to implode. I mean, the prices out here are ridiculous. It's just not a good situation here. People act insane. We're not too far away from Los Angeles. Well, we kind of are, but Los Angeles, you do get a lot of those crazy folks out here that are former residents of Los Angeles. So lots of fakeness, lots of phonies out there, unfortunately. But that's what we get out here. But what can you do? We can't kill them all.
No, you can't. I mean, they're trying to kill us all, but see, those of us that are smart enough to avoid the traps, they can't get to us.
Right.
I'm all the way on the East Coast. My gas is only $2.49 a gallon.
Damn.
Tell me how that works.
How does that work? $2. How on earth?
I don't know. It makes much sense.
East Coast where? East Coast where?
That'd be Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Nice.
Rent's $500, gas $2.50 a gallon.
That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I feel pretty blessed actually.
Damn. You hear that, Mike? That is pretty awesome.
That is pretty interesting.
It's bringing all the natives from the south of the border. It's the great attractor. So we're filling up with the desirables from South America, Venezuela. Yeah, we're filling up over here. They're getting our jobs here as well. So if you guys need a place to stay when it all falls to shit, you call me or call somebody in Myrtle Beach. They'll find me. I'm a local legend.
Damn. Myrtle Beach. Awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone say Myrtle Beach in a long time, by the way.
I was at Myrtle Beach when I was a kid. My parents took me there.
Myrtle Beach is pretty cool, man. It's probably the fastest growing city on the East Coast right now.
When I hear Myrtle Beach, my mind goes to Kenny Powers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's from
a lot of people go to Ron Jeremy getting busted in one of the clubs getting a blowjob from a 14-year-old.
Whoa. Holy hell.
Yeah, they shut the place down because of him.
Yikes.
$1 million business.
I was thinking about Eastbound and Down, and you're thinking about Ron Jeremy getting blown.
Oh, I'm definitely not thinking about Ron Jeremy. No, I wouldn't think about it. I'm just reporting some of the facts of the area.
Yes, some of the factoids.
Fact. Jay-Z has a house here. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. Jay-Z's out there in Myrtle Beach, huh?
Oh, who cares?
Nobody knows that, but he does. Yeah, he's got a home here. Those big timers lay low when they come here.
I hear you. I mean, you have to. You don't want to be bothered by anyone. Yeah. So yeah, I could see how people go out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be running up in his pool for sure. Probably get tackled by, I don't know, some big slutty guy in a dress, one like it.
A big slutty guy in a dress.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere too.
Oh man. Well, I apologize for that. No one should have to go through that sort of abuse. Wow.
That's what we're all dealing with, though. All right, hey guys, thanks for listening.
Yeah, brother,
man.
thanks for calling
talking with me.
You got it, man. Thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks.
Good night. And there he goes. We appreciate that gentleman there from Myrtle Beach. Wow.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. Anyone else want to call in? That number is 424-666-2425. Don't be afraid to call in. You've heard the other people call in. Girl pair and call in. We'd like that. And there's someone else calling in right now.
All right.
Yes. Caller, go ahead. You are live. Hi.
Hey, Mike and Mike.
What's up, brother? How are
Hello.
you?
Hello. How are you?
How you doing, mate?
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Is this Jimmy Savile? Is that you, Jimmy Savile? Is that who it is?
Who's that?
Jimmy Savile was a comedian pedophile from the UK.
No. I'm the guy that wrote the thing about meeting Mike in New Jersey.
Oh, this is him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where was that?
I know Nish, who called in earlier. I want to say hello to Nish and hello to Michael. I haven't seen you in a while and talk to you. But hey, hello, Mike Hideous.
Hello. And where was this record store that we encountered?
This would be about it would be in New Jersey. And
where? I mean, there's several of them. I used to go to them.
Yeah, and you had a bunch. It was like one of these CD stores where you could sign up for a sort of subscription back in the day. It was like I don't know what you call it. Like you get those catalogs. It was like 99 a penny for 12 CDs. You know what I mean? But it was a storefront.
Yeah.
And I remember Mike grabbed all these Frank Sinatra CDs and he came up to the front desk, right?
Oh,
and
I
he
see.
said, "Oh man, he's like, he's expecting to pay $1 for these things." I'm like, "Nah, man." But with the, I'm like, with the subscription, you know, it's $1, but you got to sign up for the subscription. And Mike had none of that. He just, "Fuck you," you know. He was mad.
Wow.
And he walked out of there.
Did he punch you in the face?
No.
No, we
Luckily
didn't.
not.
Okay.
No. The thing is, I would have blocked it.
Oh shit.
But
there you go.
Yeah. No, I'm
God
joking.
damn.
But no, he did walk out. And Mike, do you remember this?
I vaguely remember walking up to a counter with a handful of Sinatra CDs, and I think there might even have been like some
In sync.
I don't know, in sync.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys there. Yeah. Why not, right? Yeah, Boy George
but I do
CD.
remember walking up to a counter asking, because I thought they were on sale for like $1, and then this person who is on the other line here said no with a subscription. So was it Sam Goody or something?
Damn.
Like, it was a chain.
Sam Goody.
It was a chain store. Okay, all right. So yeah, and then he said no, they're not $1. So I was like, oh fuck this, I don't want these. So I walked out. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wow. Hello, how are you? How you been? It's been a long time.
No, I'm proud of you. You know, and I'm just, you know, I wear that as a badge of honor. Just want to say hello and let you know I'm listening in. And I love all your work. Love the show, Mike, and keep going.
Nice.
And, God
Thank
bless
you so much. That's really cool.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, by the way. We appreciate that.
Yeah. If I could ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. You've said enough.
Favorite Sinatra song? I've always wondered since that day. Favorite Frank Sinatra song? Mike Idiot.
Oh, excellent question. Let me think for a moment. Wow. There's a couple of them that he's done that are really good.
But you don't know which ones.
What's the title? The summer breeze comes, blah blah blah, across the sea. I can't remember. Like he got me. You know, I love Sinatra, but I don't have a perfectly favorite song. You know, but there is that one, the summer breeze. I think it's called.
Yeah, no, I know that one. Yep, very good. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night. Love you.
Good night. Thank you.
And for the record, I'm actually a bigger Dean Martin fan than I am
Dean
Frank
Martin.
Sinatra.
I'm more of a Sammy Davis Jr. guy myself. So.
Yeah, he was good too, man. Davis Jr. was great.
And there he goes.
Especially when he became a Hebrew.
A Hebrew?
Do you know? Maybe
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Dean Martin.
Not Dean Martin. Sammy Davis Jr. Did you know that he was a member of the Church of Satan?
Really?
Yeah.
He's a crazy guy.
Pictures of him and Dr. LeVay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. In fact, I believe there's even a picture with him and Michael Aquino.
Oh yes, actually, I have seen that photo. What am I saying?
Right. Well, you know,
it's a black and white photo.
That's right. Well, back in the late 60s, even James Mansfield had shown interest in the Church of Satan, as well as several other low-key, not big stars. Like Sammy Davis Jr. was pretty big, and so was Jane Mansfield. But Sammy Davis was still associated with the Rat Pack back in the day, and he got involved with
the
Church
Arts.
of Satan. Well, you know what it was? A lot of people started gravitating towards that, the whole Satanism thing, as a form of publicity.
Right.
So when Sammy Davis Jr. did it, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure exactly on the time date, but I think it was well after that, in the 70s, I think that's when he became a Jew.
Oh, when he became a Jew.
That's right. Yeah, he went to the Jewish faith.
Oh. You know who else is a Satanist?
Who?
Joe Biden.
You are 100% correct.
He is.
No other person, unless you're a Satanist, could fuck up everything that he has fucked up in the last 2 years. So yeah, he is a Satanist. He's directly from hell.
He's a Luciferian, actually, not a Satanist.
Yeah.
I take that back. Oh my. Well, Mike, I had no idea we'd be talking about these certain things, but I'm glad we are here on this program. And see, that's what happens when we do a live show. Anything can happen.
I'm digging it so far.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
Yeah.
Is it true that David Rubini also secretly approves of as whoever that is?
That is Azazel.
Azaza. Is that some sort of a demon? Is that a Jewish demon?
Azaza? Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
that is
I was going to say that's a demon, right? Azaza.
That is a fallen angel in hell, yes.
Yes, I was looking at that. I'm like, wait a minute, is that what he's saying? And obviously he is. Well, I have no idea. I can't speak for the man himself, but those that play with the Jewish power, they secretly are dabbling in the demonic arts. What I heard, I that could be wrong, could not be true, but that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. So my goddamn.
And yes, Mike does like Bauhaus girls.
What girls?
There's a little comment on the chat room about Mike likes Bauhaus girls.
I don't know
So
what
do
that
I.
is. What is
Yeah,
that?
Keith Hanna.
I don't know what that is.
A Bauhaus girl?
Yeah, what is
a
that?
girl who's into the band Bauhaus.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who Bauhaus is?
Is that some sort of a gothic band?
That is a gothic band, and it's also a style of furniture.
A style of furniture? That sounds rather unusual.
I'll tell you how unusual it is. All right, now have you ever seen the symbol for the band Bauhaus? It's like this real block, like a face, but it looks like a block of wood cut out. Anyway, the same symbol that the band Bauhaus uses their logo.
Yeah.
Was the very same symbol I had on my sofa before I moved to Pennsylvania. I had this 2-piece sectional sofa, and it was made. It was a Bauhaus piece of furniture.
It was made in China.
It was made in China, yeah. And I got it, and I'll never forget the day I pulled up the covers to clean it, and I'm doing, and the tag is the picture of the Bauhaus symbol. So I am so cool and so gothic that my furniture was Bauhaus furniture. How about that? There you go, pixie dust.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, Mike. I had no idea.
And neither should you care.
Well, I mean, I do care. I care a little bit.
No, I'm sure
It's like a teaspoon.
Azazel. Anthony.
China.
Anthony, no. Azazel. Sounds like you sneezed. Azazel. Gesundheit.
It does sound like you sneezed. It really does. Somebody else was trying to call in a moment ago. That number is 424-666-2425. Don't be afraid to call in if you are having a rough day, or your wife kicked you out of the house, or your stepmom tried to kill you. Definitely call in. We'd love to talk to you. And hopefully none of those things are happening to you. That would be terrible.
Indeed.
Mike is being such a geek. Or is he, or what does that say? Mike is being such a geek, he is talking about a date as being a sofa.
Oh!
I have, is that what you're doing, Mike?
Yes, I turned my couch into a date.
Does that mean that you are, sleeping with your couch? Like you put like a sex toy on there and you're, humping the couch.
Sex toy? Who needs a sex toy when you got a Bauhaus couch?
That's true, I guess. Some folks like a little different, that's all. No disrespect.
That was funny.
Yeah, that's what you're into.
Yes.
We
that's what I was
don't
into.
hate you for that. Yeah.
Sofa girls. Sofa girls.
Sofa Girls. That sounds like a porn movie by Ron Jeremy.
It was. You should have seen it. It was a good porno.
Was it now?
Starring me.
You're in a porn now.
Yeah, the Bauhaus Sofa Girls.
No, I said you were in porn.
Yes, with the Bauhaus Sofa Girls.
Jesus, Mike.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get a date now? No, I'm joking. We will we'll get that ready for you, Mike. I think we have a potential here. You know, we could find a woman for you, Mike. I think it's gonna happen sooner than later. I think we're gonna have actually we're gonna have a lot of women lined up for you, Mike. You're gonna be able to choose all kinds of women: American women, Ukrainian women, Russian women. We're gonna go all out for you, Mike. I think that's what we need to do.
God.
That's what we need to do. We need to pull our resources together and get Mike a mail order bride, and the rest will be history.
Oh, you're killing me.
I think so. Well, Mike, I hope you have enjoyed this sort of a banter here. I know it's not, I know you don't really like talking about it too much.
Oh, I enjoy it.
Do you?
Well, I mean, I certainly don't want to do a dating game, but
No, we're not going to do that. Don't worry.
You know what it is? I'm very picky and very picky.
We'll hire Ghislaine Maxwell. She'll pick out a few girls for you.
Ghislaine.
Yes.
Who's that?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, Brett Maxwell, right? Epstein girl, right? Right.
Yeah, we'll call her from jail.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Yeah.
She might know a few girls.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Speaking of which, I noticed that they just put a documentary up on Netflix about her.
Oh, right. Yes, there is a new one out there for those who have not watched it. I haven't seen it myself, but I have seen that out there on the menu. I'm pretty sure it's a good one. I'm sure it's a good one. And speaking of which, I believe her husband, her estranged husband, refuses to pay her $2 million in her legal bill.
Yikes, huh?
Yeah, Scott Borgerson, 46 years old. Burgerman. Scott Burgerman, 46, has been accused of failing to pay $900,000 in legal bills.
Is that so?
Right. Well, I mean, I would refuse to pay her bills too. Why would you? I would stay far away from her. I have no idea why that man. Well, I know why he married her, but the money was good at one time, really good. Got that Jeffrey Epstein money.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty tempting.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tempting when you get that much money.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you blame him, Mike? Do you blame her?
Do I blame her for what?
Being a cunt.
Wanting to be... her being a twat? Is that what you said?
Yes. She's committed quite the list of sins, I would say.
Yeah, it's a complicated thing when it comes to, when it comes to what people deserve in a divorce, or I don't know. I mean, it's a complicated issue.
Yes, divorce is always a nasty sort of thing.
Indeed.
Yes, but yes, moving on and further away from this sort of dark subject. Hopefully they fry them all, Mike.
Fry them all.
Yes, I believe she deserves it. Get rid of her. That Ghislaine Maxwell. Dirty Ghislaine Maxwell. It's a lot of money, though. Is it worth it, though?
I guess it is to some people, Michael. I mean, the things that people will do, knowing that the consequences could be death, life in prison, blackmail, or worse.
And she has plenty of time to think about her crimes now behind a jail cell. Was it worth it?
And I think
Pimping
the
out these
reason
young
she's
girls.
alive, I think the reason she's alive is because she's played ball.
Well, of course, Mike.
Wait, wait. Am
She
I
has
saying that
played.
backwards?
No, she's played the game. That's why she is alive.
Okay, because I mean, with Epstein, I mean, we've talked about this. I believe there is something completely suspicious about his so-called suicide.
Absolutely.
The guards.
Yeah.
We talked about this. The guard's sleeping. The camera's not on. He's supposed to be on suicide watch. Nobody's watching him. Just so happens, he's hung from something that he himself was actually taller than. So there's a lot of,
Yes.
to the situation. So what I'm saying is with Maxwell, she is alive, I think, because of something that she's doing right now, as opposed to what maybe Epstein was doing.
She's given up info, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's giving some names, but will those names ever face prosecution for their crimes, rather? And there's a long list of people who had visited Epstein's island. Many people, like Paris Hilton, Patton Oswalt, yeah, Joe Biden.
What do you think Paris Hilton had a massage from, like a boy or a girl?
Bill Clinton. I mean, the names, they go on and on and on. Even Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So they say.
Well, Trump was there. There's pictures of him there. But
then they,
even Trump said he had a problem with Epstein having younger women around.
Right. But we don't know exactly what happened there. Maybe they were just flying there, Mike, just to hang out.
Maybe.
Charlie Sheen was there at one time.
Well, that's not a surprise.
No, of course not. Courtney Love was there too. So they claim. I don't know. But there's a big list of names that have allegedly visited that area. But these names, though, they're never going to see the light of day. That's the screwed up part.
Of course not, Michael. There's a two-tier system.
The real names.
The elite and us.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. Very, very sad, Mike.
The world we live in, my friend.
Robert Downey Jr., by the way, and Robert De Niro. There's a long list of people that have allegedly visited this island. But so far, that's just a list of names. We don't really know for sure if they've been there or not. We'll never really find out. I think they're going to keep this one pretty sealed up, Mike, just like the JFK files.
However, speaking of which,
go ahead.
If I may just stray from the topic for a moment,
jump in there.
There is a book out from an author who has just come out with a new theory, if not the facts, of the JFK murder, having associated JFK being assassinated by the mob.
By the mob.
Not by a political thing, the Cubans or anything like that, or the Russians, by the mob. I have to get the information because somebody gave it to me and I deleted it, but really fascinating story. And you do know that the Kennedys were involved in crime.
Absolutely.
Before they were bootleggers, before they became politicians.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I've had heard of that before. I think the Freight Train was talking about that one day.
It's true.
He's done countless shows on JFK, by the way.
I'll bet.
We'll have to ask him about JFK, Mike, whenever we interview him again.
Yeah.
Which will be very soon. We'll bring him back on. And by the way, people are saying they enjoyed their divorce in the chat room.
Whose divorce?
I think it might have been a Vic Grimes saying she enjoyed her divorce. Some people enjoy their divorces, yeah. Some people celebrate. Some people get depressed. Personally, I wouldn't be depressed. I'd be rather happy to be liberated from the old ball and chain.
Well, obviously, if you're going to get divorced, you're getting divorced because you're not happy in your
Yeah.
current circumstances, so I will say that when I got divorced, I was pretty upset. But it was an amicable breakup between my wife and I at the time.
Right. Right. Bossman says there were multiple groups of people who wanted JFK dead. Yeah, like the government.
Mm-hmm.
And when they want you dead, they will have you dead by any means.
They'll make you dead.
Yeah, they'll make you dead. Like our past guests. They're all dead now. They all died.
Sleeping with the fish.
Sleeping with the fishes. Yeah, that's what happens. For all you wise guys out there. By the way, Dave says, okay, my friends, maybe ex-girlfriend lives in Pahrump, Nevada. She does not work as an exotic dancer and never has sex with strangers. I was raised Mormon, so comic books are real. I have no idea what any of that means, but I will take your word for it.
Raised Mormon, so comic books are real.
Okay.
I write that.
I like that.
Yeah.
No problem. And then Mike or Miklo El Chicano says, I'm not happy. Not your job to make her happy. She mess up in her head. I have no idea what they're referring to, but again, I will have to agree with that. Women can do that to you. Women can do that to men, and men can also do that to women, where, you annoy the hell out of your partner, and then you guys are just fighting nonstop. Is that what happened with you, Mike? Were you guys fighting a lot?
With my ex-wife?
Yeah, were you guys like arguing back and forth nonstop? Little bit?
Towards the end, not so much. I just think that she knew that as she was watching my band like rise and get more popular,
Ooh.
she saw the temptation that I was dealing with. And I think that's one of the reasons she left.
Oh, Mike, that is sad.
Yeah, it was a tough time. I mean, also considering the fact that I had, just a few years earlier, I had come out of a life and death situation with cancer.
Yeah.
So I had made again, I don't want to get you off this topic here,
It's
but
all right.
I had made this, how would I say, a pact with myself, so to speak.
I see.
And I wanted to live my life to the fullest extent. And I think what happened is that included temptation with women, and I got a little caught up in things.
It got away from you.
It did.
I hear you.
It did.
I understand. And do you regret being married, Mike?
Do I regret? I wouldn't say I regret it.
Do you like the way I said that? I'm like, do you regret getting married, Mike? Yes.
I don't regret it because my wife, my ex-wife, was a good person, and she still is. And I think again, we did it amicably.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we both realized it just wasn't working out, and it was better for her. I didn't want to put her through misery,
Gotcha. Okay, well, it sounds like a sweet deal then.
Yeah, it was all right.
And most of the time, I talk to people that were married at one time, they hate the other party with a passion. So I'm glad you're not dealing with that.
Well, no, I don't hate her. Like I said, she's a good person.
That's good.
She's married now with children,
and does
whether
that,
or not she's happy, I can't really.
And does
there.
that
I don't know.
And does that bother you?
No, not at all. Not one bit.
All right, good. You like the way I said that?
I like the way you said that. Yeah.
Does that bother you? I was trying to sound like I was from the East Coast.
No, you didn't even sound close to
Not even close. Okay.
Not even close.
Well, I fucked that up. Oh well, at least I tried.
Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, it's the effort that counts. But yes, Vic Grimes, always a matter of money or cheating. That's what she's saying.
Hmm.
I'm not always.
Yeah, well, it wasn't that for me. It wasn't that situation for me.
No, sometimes you just don't want to be around a guy or a girl that, you don't really mesh well anymore with.
Right.
It
And
happens.
in the case of Carrie and I kind of grew apart.
And that's not the same Carrie in the chat room, by the way. As soon as you said that, I saw someone named Carrie.
No.
That's not your ex-wife. Okay.
No. Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, oh man, Mike's ex-wife is here.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't be listening to this show.
Do you think she would ever stumble upon this show?
No.
Can you imagine? She's like, Mike, I heard you on this really obscure show, and
Talking about me.
Talking about me.
Bastard.
Yeah. Oh. Oof, Mike, you don't even know.
I don't. And I don't want to.
Don't even know. I've gotten into so much trouble over this show. Some of the things I've talked about on this program has caused lots of issues in relationships of mine with friends,
so?
girlfriends. Yeah,
Really?
it's true. I've never lied about that. There was one time back in, I believe it must have been, I don't know, like 2015 or 2016. I was talking to my co-host, just like I'm talking to you. And we were talking about, the most strangest places we've had sex in before.
Well, now.
Yeah. And my current girlfriend at the time happened to be listening to that. Unbeknownst to me.
Uh-oh.
And you know how I get.
How do you get?
I just say, anything that's on my mind.
Indeed.
I don't have a filter, come on. I'm going to give it to you straight here. And, I talked about having sex in a car park.
Oh.
Yeah, underground. It was a very strange thing. Got busy in a parking lot.
Got busy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the current girlfriend was actually listening to that show way back then, and she erupted, by the way. She was so angry. She was like, yeah, you don't think I don't have sex in crazy places too? And she was all mad.
Snap.
Yeah, she was so angry. So angry. But yeah, Mike, sometimes it happens. You have a good time, you say a few things, and of course it's gonna be used against you later on. And oh boy, was it.
Sad.
So that's why I say, people won't believe it, but yeah, this show has gotten me into lots of trouble. It's pretty wild. But what am I gonna do? Not tell you, what's on my
Fuck
mind? Yeah, exactly. That sound drop there. What are you gonna do? You gonna lie? Not me. I can't lie about that sort of thing, especially when we're doing it live here. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Oh. Heard that in the background there. So, Mike, no, I heard a fuck it in the background.
Oh.
Came out of nowhere. I think I must have hit the wrong button there.
Fuck it.
There we go.
There we are.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I like that. So, Mike, we've been on here a bit. And I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here. And tomorrow, I believe we'll be doing it again.
That's right. 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Definitely be there, Mike. We'll be talking to Dean Ryan.
All right, then.
And I think I hear the cat in the background.
Your cat? My
Yeah,
cat?
My cat. He's out here walking around the bed, scaring me. He's the one who's been making all these noises.
Oh.
The goddamn cat. Thought I was losing my mind for a second. But no, it's just a cat. But yes, Mike, once again, I do want to thank you for being a part of the program. I want to thank all of you out there for calling in, those of you in the chat room, and those of you that will listen to a replay here of this program. Make sure to search Michael Decon and you'll find the show. Definitely tune in. Now I hear the cat scratching himself. That's how strong this microphone is. I could hear the goddamn cat going to town on himself.
Cat scratch fever.
Yeah, he's gonna go on a date, I guess. My cat has multiple girlfriends, by the way.
Does he?
He
He's
really
got more
does.
girlfriends than I do.
He has at least 2 girlfriends that I've seen.
Huh.
Yeah, he gets around.
Doing better than I am.
He's doing great. Has different kids, different households.
Oh, damn.
I don't have him neutered, by the way. I want him to be a free bird, as they say.
Free bird.
Yeah, I want him to go bang it out and have a bunch of kids and,
There you go.
just walk around living life like a
Yeah,
free bird,
there you go.
like a Leonard Skinner member.
Just like that.
Right. So, Mike, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me here tonight. Plug
Oh,
anything
you're
you'd like before I cut you loose here on this program.
All right. First and foremost, thank you very much, Michael, for having me. Always a pleasure. I love doing the show with you. Secondly, thank you everyone for listening tonight, both live and or podcast. If you're interested, I have a book called King of an Empire to the Shoes of a Misfit, the memoirs of Mike Hideous. It is available on my website exclusively, MikeHideous.com. MikeHideous.com. The book is limited edition, and you can see it on the website, read a little bit about it, and order it there. It makes a great Christmas present. You can stick it in someone's
twat.
No.
No, why not?
No.
Why not?
Stocking.
Just
That's
jam it
what I
in
was
there.
getting at. I stumbled. I had something in my mouth. No. So yeah, there you go. There's other things as well. T-shirts and junk like that. You can get throw pillows and throw blankets and all kinds of stuff, as well as the Michael Decon program T-shirt, which is for
Right.
the same company.
It's a very sexy
so thank you
shirt.
very much, guys, and that's it. Have a good night.
Very nice. Once again, thank you so much, Mike. We will chat it up again tomorrow.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow night.
You got it. Take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye. And there he goes, boys and girls. That was the man of the hour, my co-host in the flesh. I was gonna say in the ether, but that wouldn't make much sense at all. But he was here live and direct, boys and girls, all the way from across the United States. I'm in Southern California, and the man's in Pennsylvania, very, very far away. And of course, we appreciate Mike very much. He's been here on the program for many, many years, being a co-host and most importantly, a friend of mine. And I am proud to call him my friend. He's a good man, good guy. Go pick up his book. And of course, if you want, definitely go pick up a t-shirt. That's michaeldecon.com/shop. And that's where you'll find the shirt and sweater and the coffee mug. If you enjoy that sort of thing, go after it. It's good. Oh, and I'm hearing the cat. He is wanting to go out, so you know what that means. You know what that means. So once again, thank you so much for being a part of the program. Thanks for pressing play. We will do this again tomorrow. 2 shows lined up tomorrow. One about the, oh my God, look at him crying. Yes, that means it's time to go. Oh, poor cat. Cat, don't worry, I'm gonna let you out. Can you guys hear that? You hear him crying behind me. Poor cat. Oh, my goodness. See, this is why you need to help support the program. I have a mouth to feed here. The cat is going crazy. He wants to eat and be let loose and go kill things outside. How do you not like that? Once again, thank you for pressing play. We'll do this again tomorrow. Be safe out there, boys and girls, wherever you are on this island Earth. And with that said, the world is a mysterious place, and life itself is a mystery. Until next time, good night, everybody.